I take it you've just unlocked First Order and you're kind of a little bit shocked because there's quite a few Zetas to apply. Maybe you don't have many available to you. Maybe you do and you just don't know which ones you should prioritize. Well, don't worry guys. My name is Glumit and I'm here today to walk you through these Zetas for First Order. So guys, everything is going to be time coded for your entertainment, so you can skip to whichever Zeta you want to know about. I'm going to be giving a brief detail on what the Zeta does, and then we'll be talking about the order of application. So guys, Kylo Ren on Mars does have two Zetas, guys. The first one is his lead, and this is going to be giving a little bit of extra crit damage, a little bit of extra speed, some turn meter gain, and some healing capabilities, which is going to be 5% health and protection whenever a First Order ally is debuffed. And then guys, we have his unique. He is a double Zeta character, and his unique is that he will pre-taunt at the start of the battle. He will taunt. It also doubles his counter chance, so he's always countering when he's taunting, which is really nice, because remember guys, Kylo Ren on Mars does inflict tenacity down at the basic, so it is a good thing to have for that reason. The next Zeta on the First Order teams is going to be General Hux. General Hux has Boundless Ambition. This is going to be preventing bonus turn meter gain while he has advantage and while his team is First Order. Really strong here guys. Definitely recommend this one. For example, Mara Jade, Iden, these characters gain bonus turn meter, and that won't happen. Whereas someone like General Anakin will unfortunately still go because you're not preventing bonus turns. I hope that makes sense, guys. Now, the next Zeta is actually going to be Captain Phasma. It's on their lead, guys, and what it's going to be doing is it reduces the damage penalty from assisting. It also gives First Order allies advantage at the start of the encounter. It prevents critical hits while they have advantage, and they also gain potency. Honestly, guys, it's not the best one, but we'll cover that very shortly. Next we have Kylo Ren. It's on his special Outrage, and what it's going to do is it increases the damage by 15%, and then you recover protection equal to the damage dealt. Really strong Zeta, because Kylo Ren is going to be ramping. Whenever he's attacked, whenever he's hit, he's gaining offense stacking, so he's going to be doing a lot of damage. He's going to be healing to full protection. Really good for banners. Awesome Zeta. Then we have Sith Trooper, which is one of my favorite Zetas in this game, guys. The Emperor's Legacy, and the reason I love this is it works with Sith, which we will kind of mention when we cover the Zetas very soon, but this is just a fantastic Zeta. When an ally dies, First Order or Sith, the cooldown of Vengeance Blast is reset and Sith Trooper gains advantage and takes a bonus turn. It seems very simple, guys, but Vengeance Blast, guys. I can't English. It does extra damage, 50% for each defeated First Order or Sith ally. Really strong, guys. Then we have the First Order Stormtrooper, guys, and this is Return Fire, and this is going to be whenever First Order Stormtrooper uses any ability, he is going to have a 50% chance to call a random ally to assist and give them advantage. Really strong, guys. And then the final one we have today is going to be First Order TIE Pilot, and this is going to be giving him some more crit damage. It's going to be giving him some more crit chance, and it's also going to give him the chance of getting Foresight whenever advantage is lost. Really nice Zeta. Right guys, so now we know the Zetas. What order are we actually applying these in? Well guys, the first Zeta you should do, without question, if you want to use a First Order team, is Hux. Forget everything else, because if you don't have Hux, the team will not function the way you intend it to. So that is the first Zeta. Now, after you've done this one, the second Zeta must be scarred, because if you're running Kylo Ren with the First Order, or you're just running Kylo Ren in general, he needs this unique, because you need him to counter, and you need him to taunt. So without question, that's the second Zeta. Okay, here's the thing, guys. The third Zeta, it depends. Are you a new player? Are you farming First Order from Hyperdrive Bundle? Is First Order your best team? If yes, Kylo Ren lead. If no, skip it, okay? Kylo Ren lead is very strong, but the thing is, if none of those points applied to you, you're probably using Kylo Ren elsewhere, because he does eventually move to a Seer team, he does eventually move to other teams. So there's no necessary need for you to apply this, but like I said, if First Order is your best faction, your best team, if Kylo Ren's your first farm, Kylo Ren on Mars lead is a must. Okay, so now we've kind of covered the potential third. let's cover what you would do if you didn't do Kylo, and if you did do Kylo, it would just be the one after, right? And that is gonna be Sith Trooper, guys. Now, Sith Trooper is so good because of that increased damage. It means you can take in a Gear 7, Gear 18 with a Relic Sith Trooper and you can just nuke everyone. It's super easy, super clean. But there's another benefit here, guys. You can run Sith Trooper with Traya, and Sith Trooper under Traya just does immense damage because he gains so much offense stacking, and then he gains the advantage, and then he gains the increased damage, and it's just nasty. Really, really good. So Sith Trooper's the third or fourth one you should apply based on if, you know, you've got Kylo Ren lead. Right, so now we've got like 3 more left, I think. Phasma, guys, just apply it when you want to do the Omicron, otherwise don't do it. That's my honest advice. For First Order TIE Pilot, it's not a bad Omicron by any stretch of the imagination, or Zeta, sorry. The Omicron's quite useful. Again, I would kind of say just apply it when you want to have the Omicron. But again, you can get benefit from just applying the Zeta anyway. I mean, I liked it in the past, but it's one of those ones where there's no immediate rush to get it. So for Phasma and TIE Pilot, you should probably just apply them as soon as you go for the Omicron. For Kylo Ren, I would do it straight after Sith Trooper, guys. And the reason for this is he's going to solo Old Republic, he's going to solo Ewoks, he's going to solo any team that attacks out of turn a bunch of times. Really, really strong. And then we have First Order Stormtrooper, guys. That is the last one for the First Order faction. And that is his return fire. We've already covered what it does. And this should be the last one you do. I do think it's really strong. I think it's one of the best Zetas, but it's a little bit luxury because the power in this Zeta comes from when you have SLKR, because then SLKR can assist, and this assist overrides the assists that Bush Leia's given. There we go. I guess I remembered. It took me a while, but I remembered. So you can kind of get the contract a little bit easier, or ultimate even. But these are really strong. Obviously, guys, we do have the needle in the haystack here, or the, what is it, the clown in the circus. I don't know what the saying is, guys, but we have SLKR here. He does have 6, and you guys do want to know what order we should apply these in. Obviously, guys, if you've just done the packs and you've just done Kylo, you may want to do him before everything else, and I understand that. I would still do Hux before anything, though. I would still do Hux before anything. And then obviously we have SLKR down here. So his Zetas are Brutal Assault. Now this is going to be allowing you to gain advantage and you deal damage again if the enemy was stunned. We then have Stasis Strike, which is going to stun the enemy for 2 turns, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. We then have Furious Onslaught, double the siphon gained if the target was stunned. Then we have Supreme Leader, which is going to be making it so dark side allies can't critically hit while they have advantage. They can't be critically hit when they have advantage, and whenever they gain advantage, if they didn't already have it, they gain a bonus based on their roll, and those bonuses are Tanks Taunt, attackers gain crit damage up, and supports and healers gain turn meter. Really, really nice. And then obviously we have his unique Press the Advantage. This is going to make him immune to stagger and taunt effects. And then we have the Galactic Legend unique. So guys, normally when you have Zetas for GLs, you should save all 6, but I understand that's not going to happen for a long time. So the Galactic Legends unique you can ignore until he is Relic, because you're only gaining the max health and max protection for each Relic amplifier level. Now you are getting the damage reduction, but honestly if you're using like a Gear 11, Gear 12 Kylo, it's not going to make a difference. So this one can be done as soon as your Relic. That could be the first one, it could be the last one, who knows. Now after that, I always feel like one of the best ones is actually the Stasis Strike, guys. Now you may be a little bit surprised, but for me the stun is so important, because if you set him on defense and you don't have many Zetas, General Skywalker may just roast you alive. If you do not have that stun, General Skywalker is going to come in and he's going to send Kylo to the Shadow Realm. This is not even funny, guys. You need this Zeta. Now, his lead is also really powerful because his lead is going to basically be continuously giving the taunt to Kylo, to Stormtrooper. It's going to be giving some turn meter to Hux and so forward. It's just really, really nice. And then obviously we've got his unique Press the Advantage, which you can kind of hold off on, guys. If you're using Kylo on offense when he's like low Zetas, whatever, is fine. But the only thing you need to worry about is, say you're setting on defense, you don't have many Zetas, and your opponent has Jedi Knight Luke with Jedi Knight Revan. They can just mark down your Kylo if you don't have this unique Zeta, and they can just kill him straight away. And you kind of want to avoid that, so I do like having the unique there. And then that leaves us with Furious Onslaught and Brutal Strike. Furious Onslaught is very nice because it does double the mastery, but honestly I would go for the basic, guys, because the basic is going to be giving you that extra advantage. It's going to be giving you that extra damage. Really, really nice. He starts to hit really hard. And then the last one I would do would probably be Furious Onslaught. Now you could kind of change these ones and do Furious Onslaught before Brutal Assault, but honestly guys, like Kylo just needs them all. I would say the Stasis Strike is the most important though, because having that stun can change counters, because otherwise on defense and offense you're just going to struggle. The other benefit is you've got the rest of the First Order at Relic, so even if you take Kylo in against lower ranked teams, you can still go in, you can still stun them, you can still take control. Remember, the stun can't be dispelled, and it's a 2-turn stun. It's really nice. But that's my recommendation, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help the channel a bunch. My name is Glurmit, and as always, guys, have a glurmin' day.